formation coming to the weak side.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd down and 16 situation back on their own 39-yard line out of the I formation. Davis split out to this side, Jolly to the far side. Edwards hands it off to Gabriel. He's got running room. Gabriel at the 50 to 45. He's down to the 33-yard line of Fairfield Union.
Nice gain by Rob Gabriel, about a 28-yard gain, and one person left. He put a nice move on number 1 and just got tripped up there by number 10 for that's Travis Dennison.
And what a hole was opened up by that Buckeye offensive line. Of course, Rob Gabriel don't need much of a hole. He'll get there in a hurry. Buckeyes out of the power I. 1st and 10 at the 33 of Fairfield Union. Handoff on the right side. It'll be a pickup of maybe 2 on the play.
Looked like Davis was in tailback that play. And
Rob Gabriel right now getting a breather, standing beside head coach Dave Boston on the sideline.
Of course, we saw a little bit of that last week. Davis being able to give Gabriel a break and tell you he's a good running back too. He's able to get in there, got good speed.
Option coming this side, pitch out. Eric Davis still going down to the 18-yard line. Another Buckeye 1st down.
A 13-yard gain for Davis, and we've had luck out of that option this year. We seen last week with Gabriel broke off that large touchdown run.
Buckeyes out of the power I. 1st and 10, handoff there. Lewis, gaping hole up the middle. He takes it inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line, close to the 7. Maybe another Buckeye 1st down.
I'll tell you, the Buckeyes offense right now is really fired up.
This looks like a good old-fashioned Dave Boston senior drive here right now, but the Buckeyes have yet to attempt a pass. Timeout call by Fairfield Union. Right now the Buckeyes have the momentum. It's 1st and goal to go at the Fairfield Union 7 with 8:23 to play in the 1st quarter. Buckeyes break huddle, 1st and goal at the Falcons 7-yard line. Buckeyes out of the power I once again. Lewis and Jolly. Gabriel in the backfield. Handoff to Bear Lewis. He's hit hard, but Bear Lewis still churning those feet and takes it to the 5 or just outside the 5.
Tell you, that was a nice play by Dennison or Fairfield Union. He closed the gap quick. Kept Lewis from only getting a couple yards on the play, which she's been breaking that free run for about 4 or 5 yards every time so far tonight.
Joe Schmelzer and Charlie Wynn into the ball game for the Buckeyes. 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line of Fairfield Union. Once again out of the power I. Handoff on the left side, and the tailback's hit and dropped immediately. Not sure if that was Gabriel, that was Eric Davis on the carry.
Tell you, Fairfield had an outside blitz on here, and just one too many people to block for the Buckeyes.
Rob Gabriel and Dave Jolly back into the game for the Buckeyes. 3rd and goal from the 5. Davis splits out wide to the left, Jolly wide to the right. Buckeyes will go out of the I formation. Jay Edwards over center at quarterback. Option play going to the right side, pitch out, Gabriel. And he's hit and drugged down inside the 5, right around the 4-yard line, and that's where the Buckeyes face 4th and goal from the 4.
A nice job of closing by Roger Stewart there for Fairfield Union.
Charlie Wynn coming in with the Buckeyes' 4th down play. 6:44 to play in the opening quarter. The Buckeyes have had the ball the entire quarter thus far, and they'd like to cap it off with 6. Buckeyes 4th and goal from the 4. Jay Edwards over center at quarterback. And a flag comes in deep in the end zone. Delay of game on Nelsonville-York.
I'll tell you, that right there is what just kills you right now. Coach Boston definitely will not be happy with that call.
So the Buckeyes now will have 4th and goal from the 9. And it looks like Nelsonville-York will call a timeout. 6:23 to play in the first quarter. No score. Buckeyes 4th and goal from the 9. We may see Jay Edwards' first pass attempt. He's back to pass, looking for a receiver. Being rushed. Jay coming to this side, throws into the end zone, wide open, Jolly, what a catch!
Oh my, what a catch by David Jolly!
David Jolly got open. He was covered initially and then worked his way open as Jay Edwards rolled to this side of the field. And Jolly, what concentration, keeping those feet in bounds.
Both feet at that. You can see him look down. And I tell you, what a job by Jay to get scrambled out of the pocket and was able to keep his head upfield and find Jolly in for the touchdown.
What a drive by the Buckeyes to begin this game. They used up all but 6 minutes and 14 seconds of this first quarter. Rob Gabriel will attempt the point after touchdown. It is up, and it is good. 6:14 to play in the first quarter here at Boston Field. The Buckeyes strike first, 7-0 over Fairfield Union. Will McLean will kick it away for the Buckeyes. Another nice kick. We saw plenty of those last week. It goes over the head of Stewart and into the end zone for a touchback.
What a kick by Will McLean. I thought for sure Roger Stewart was going to catch that ball and try to break up field. He's definitely going to be a kid to watch tonight for Fairfield Union, and I thought for sure we'd see that, but he just let it bounce into the end zone.
So finally, we get a chance to see the Falcon offense. The Buckeyes taking up a lot of that first quarter, and we're glad to see it. Alex Miller a week ago, big number 45 for Fairfield Union, the lone back in the backfield right now. He had 194 yards and 2 touchdowns on 19 carries last week against Liberty Union, and he'll get tonight's first carry for the Falcons, and he's hit and dropped after a gain of a couple.
Saw John McCullough coming off. I think he had first contact for the Buckeyes, and I'll tell you, you are right. Miller is definitely a good-sized fullback in there, going 5'10", 230. I'll tell you, he will be a horse to reckon with tonight.
The other big back for Fairfield Union, Caleb Cottrell, wears 25. He had 154 yards rushing a week ago. He goes in motion. He gets a pitch to this side. David Jolly coming and takes him down at the 23. What pursuit by David Jolly, quickly getting over there.
Yeah, it looked like number 25 for Fairfield definitely had Cottrell had the corner, and then all of a sudden Jolly was able to come up and make that tackle.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 now for the Falcons. The quarterback for Fairfield Union, Roger Stewart. And we'll see if he puts the ball in the air on the 3rd and 6 situation. Fairfield Union on their own 24. Back to pass, here's Stewart. Rolling to the far side, Bear Lewis pursuing, and Stewart dives, but he's short, I believe, of the first down by about a half yard.
I tell you, I think,
pretty close.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're going to see a lot of tonight with Stewart, and Buckeyes are going to have to put a linebacker on him every time he rolls out that way. And he's going to be right at the first down marker.
It looked like they signaled that he was short and that it's 4th down, but they may want to measure and take a real close look at this. It looks like he's short of the line, so it definitely will be 4th down. 4th down and about a foot.
And I tell you, when you have a fullback back there at the size of Miller, and I know it looks like right now they're going to punt, but I tell you, when you're down 2-3 inches from being a first down and a big fullback, tell you got to really think about that one.
Davis and Jolly dropping back deep on the punt, and punting the ball will be Alex Miller. Buckeyes got to make sure they don't jump off sides in this situation. A flag comes in, delay of game on Fairfield Union. So That'll help the cause. Surely the Falcons will definitely punt now.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if they did have a fake called on at that time, they're definitely going to have to take that off.
So now it's 4th and 6 for Fairfield Union. Nice snap. Miller gets it away. Nice high punt. It's going to land in Buckeye territory at the 48, take a Falcon bounce, still rolling. And the Buckeyes will have it on their own 40-yard line, leading 7-0, 3:48 to play in the opening quarter. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. Jay Edwards, he's thrown for 219 yards thus far in the season. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and now 3 touchdowns with the one to Jolly earlier. It looked like we've got a fumble. Fairfield Union, they say they have it, and this is something the Buckeyes can't afford to do, and they do have it. Coming out of there with it is Casey McCurdy for Fairfield Union.
And this will definitely give Fairfield new life right here. Buckeyes had a good series last time on defense, and we'll give the Falcons a ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's see if the Buckeyes can hold on to the momentum. They had it thus far in the first quarter, but Fairfield Union in good shape at the Buckeye 45. Hand off to Miller. And he's going to take it inside the Buckeye 40 to about the 39-yard line. Gain of about 5 yards.
Looks like McCauley again on the tackle for the Buckeyes. And, we're probably going to see a lot of those interior line get tackles tonight because on this wing-type offense, they're going to be giving the ball to their big fullback probably 65% of the time.
2nd down and 5 for the Falcons. Roger Stewart over center at quarterback. Handoff comes this way to Cottrell, and he's hit and dropped after a gain of maybe 1 to the Buckeye 38. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 3. .245 to play in the first quarter. Nelsonville-York leads Fairfield Union 7-0. 3rd down and 3 for the Falcons. Handoff goes to Miller on the left side, and he's got a 1st down, it looks like, for Fairfield Union.
Hey, he's hit first in there by Bear Lewis, and I tell you, Bear put a good hit on him, and I tell you, Cottrell was so stocky, he was able to bounce off and still pick up 2 or 3 more yards.
1st down and 10 for the Falcons at the Buckeye 34-yard line. Once again, Alex Miller right behind the quarterback. Man in motion, handoff to Miller up the middle, and he'll take it down to the Buckeye 29-yard line, a gain of close to 5.
Will McLean and Barry Lewis both on the tackle.
Second down and about 6 for Fairfield Union. Ball just inside the Buckeye 30. Roger Stewart over center at quarterback. And we had some movement on the right side of the Fairfield line. Looked like the right tackle jumped.
Hey, one thing, this offense for Fairfield Union will definitely open up when they get successful in that running game. That right now they're starting to pick up some yardage. That opens up that play-action pass, and I wouldn't be surprised here before long if we see Stewart rolling out, trying to hit number 20 for down the field. That'd be Chris Wells, one of his leading receivers.
Second down and 11 now for Fairfield Union. Stewart back to pass. Throwing on the right side, David Jolly in position, pulls it down for a pick, and he lost it.
And it's recovered by Fairfield.
At the 10-yard line of Nelsonville-York. So Fairfield Union comes up with a big break. They throw the interception, but Nelsonville-York gives it to them at the 10-yard line. Nice defensive coverage by David Jolly right there in perfect position as a defensive back. Fairfield Union, first and goal. Right around the Buckeye 10-yard line. Hand off to Miller, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and dropped for a loss of 1 back to the 11.
And we're getting to see Michael McClain going in, playing some goal line defense right now for the Buckeyes.
52 seconds to play in the first quarter. Buckeyes lead 7-0. Fairfield Union 2nd and goal at the Buckeye 11. Cottrell, the lone back. Stewart rolling this side, looking to throw. A flag comes in. Miller makes the catch, and he's hit and dropped hard by David Jolly at the 6. But again, a flag is down.
We'll have a holding penalty on Fairfield Union.
Looks like the Falcons are backing up, and the Nelsonville-York coaching staff is saying we're definitely taking this penalty. So it is holding on Fairfield Union.
Hey, I really thought they had motion penalty even before the play started. Looked like number 5, Kyle McCurdy, was in motion a little bit too soon before they got set, and
so that'll spot it back outside the Buckeye 20-yard line at the 21, where it's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Right now, just in the first quarter alone, Fairfield Union 3 penalties, 20 yards.
Roger Stewart at quarterback. Let's see if they will throw the ball here. Back to pass to Stewart, throwing, and it falls incomplete. Eric Davis in coverage on the far side. Intended receiver was Chris Wells.
Tell you what's happening right now, the Buckeyes are getting a good rush on Stewart. He's not being able to set his feet. That's why both passes so far have kind of floated up in the air.
19 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Steve Young had an excellent rush on that backside. Also number 55 for the Buckeyes, I think that's Aaron McDonald, also had a good rush.
3rd and goal, back on the 21. Stewart back to pass, being rushed, throws. He's got his man Wells, and he's inside the 15, about the 12-yard line, where it'll be 4th and goal with 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So Fairfield Union, let's see if they might elect to kick the field goal. It looks like they will, as their kicker, Billy Stockham, comes out on the field. It looks like he's got the tee in his hand. They will be trying a 29-yard field goal here. High snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Fairfield Union on the scoreboard on a 29-yard field goal by Billy Stockham with 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Buckeyes lead 7-3. Billy Stockham will kick it away after his 29-yard field goal. Eric Davis back deep for the Buckeyes. Short kick coming to David Jolly at the Buckeye 23. Jolly takes it to the sideline, breaks away from a tackler, and takes it to the 40. Nice return. Nice
return by Jolly. It was nice to see him kick the ball right back to him after that interception and fumble, give him a little bit more confidence. David's going to make some big plays, I know, tonight.
And we've got a second left in this first quarter. And barring penalty, this will be the final play of the first period. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. Jay Edwards at quarterback. Handoff goes to Bear Lewis, and he's going to pick up about 3 out to the 43-yard line. Again, that's the final play of the first quarter. Nelsonville-York leading Fairfield Union at the end of 1, 7-3. Ready for second quarter action. New 12 minutes put up on the clock. Buckeyes up 7-3. Second down and about 6, maybe 7 for Nelsonville-York. Out of the shotgun, Jay Edwards being rushed, and he's going to go down. A loss of about 7.
Hey, I don't know if they were looking for Jolly or Davis deep, but I know Jolly was covered pretty good out here by Wells for Fairfield Union.
So now the Buckeyes facing 3rd down and 14, back on their own 37-yard line. Beautiful night for high school football, 3rd week of the season. See if the Buckeyes can pick up this 3rd and 14. They need to get to midfield for the 1st down. Back to pass, throwing long over the middle. He's got Jolly, almost pulled it in with one hand.
I'll tell you, that was an excellent try by Jolly, and he had a step on his defender and just come up short.
So the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th and 14. 11:13 to play in the 2nd quarter. Nelsonville-York with a 4-point lead. And it looks like a little bit of confusion out on the field, and the Buckeyes are going to have to take a timeout. 7-3, Nelsonville-York leading, 11:13 to play in the 1st half. David Jolly will punt it away. Chris Wells and Roger Stewart back deep for the Falcons. Buckeyes 4th and 14 on their own 37. Nice snap. Jolly gets it away. Wells calls for the fair catch, lets it land, and it's going to take a big Buckeye roll down to the 21-yard line. Looks like about a 45-yard punt for David Jolly with that bounce.
Tell you, if the field wasn't all that wet, it might have rolled another 10 yards.
It looked like Chris Wells was calling fair catch and looked like he was going to make the catch, but decided to let it fall, and to the Buckeyes' advantage. Fairfield Union down 7-3. They have the ball on their own 21-yard line. Roger Stewart at quarterback. Cottrell in motion. He gets the pitch coming to this side. Cottrell takes it across the 25 and gets knocked down right around the Buckeye 28. Hey, nice game.
Nice game by Cottrell. And I'll tell you one thing that Fairfield Union does that I talked about earlier before the game, that they run this swing T. They've been running it for quite a while, so that you can tell just by on that pitch alone how much farther they get their pitch man out there than Athens did in week 1. You know, Cottrell's receiving the ball and he's already turning the corner. So, you know, the Buckeyes, you know, this week will really have to bear down on this defense.
2nd down and 3. Hand off to Miller straight up the middle, running room, and he takes it out to the 39-yard line for a gain of 11 and a 1st down for the Falcons. .20 to play in the 1st half. Buckeyes up 7-3. Chris Wells splits out wide to the right. Eric Davis over there on him in man coverage. Handoff coming to Cottrell to the far side of the field. Breaks away from a couple tackles. The ball's loose, but it looked like a Falcon got on it. I think it was Chris Wells.
Say Wells actually got hit and was on the ground, and the ball just rolled to him after the fumble.
Wells doesn't look like he's feeling too good. He walks off a little slowly, but again, he recovers that fumble for Fairfield Union. It turns out to be just a pickup of 2 on the play after the fumble. 2nd down and 8 for the Falcons on their own 41. Alex Miller, the lone back for Fairfield Union. Takes the handoff straight up the middle, and he's met immediately.
Hey, a nice play in there by Joey Martin and Ernie Perkins. Tell you, Miller's ran the ball 7 times so far in his 1st half. 25 yards right now for Miller.
Player getting up slowly for, or it may be an equipment problem.
Hey, that's Miller going off. He has his helmet off. I saw him looking down at it. Probably had a snap or something break off his helmet. 3rd
down and 9 now for the Falcons. They have it on their own 40-yard line. Buckeyes obviously hoping to hold here and get the ball back. Roger Stewart at quarterback. Man in motion coming this side. Fake pitch that way. Stewart rolling to the other side. Throws, and it's complete, but David Jolly's all over it. It could be a gain of maybe 2. And it brings up 4th and 7.
Looks like Josh Van Fossen on the reception for Fairfield Union.
So the Buckeyes hold, and on 4th and 7, Fairfield Union will have to punt it away from their own 42. And it looks like punting this time will be Caleb Cottrell. Miller must still be having trouble with his headgear. Taken at the 22-yard line by Charlie Wind, and he'll take it out to about the 28, where the Buckeyes will have 1st and 10.
Davis is usually back on receiving punts, but I see him down on the sidelines here. It looks like he might have a contact or something out. I see him trying to put something, back up into, there he, it's definitely a contact.
Trainer down there working on Eric Davis. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 28, leading 7-3, 8:09 to play in the first half here at Boston Field. Jay Edwards over center at quarterback, hands it off straight up the middle to Bear Lewis. He'll cross the 30 to the 31, gain of 3.
Just a quick dive for the Buckeyes and tackled in there by Matt Reel. Hey, Bears already carried the ball 6 times this game. Last week, I think Bear only carried the ball 4 times the whole game.
This first half just flying by as both teams have kept it on the ground pretty much. 2nd down and 7 for the Buckeyes on their own 31-yard line. Edwards coming this side with it on a quarterback keeper. Nice block. Crosses the 40 out to the 45. Nice block by the Nelsonville-York's
Joe Warren. Nice block. Was able to keep his head in front of him, keep off that clip. Nice block by Joe.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line. Eric Davis back into the game. Rob Gabriel and Bear Lewis in the Buckeye backfield. David Jolly at wing back on this side. Jay Edwards over center at quarterback. Hands it off to Bear Lewis on the left side. And he's going to pick up 1 to the Buckeye 46.
Little cross-buck action in there by the Buckeyes, and he's brought down in there by Josh Van Fossen for Fairfield Union.
Charlie Wynn jogs in with the Buckeye play. 6:40 to play in the first half here at Nelsonville-York High School. The Buckeyes up by 4. Going out of the power I on a 2nd down and 9 situation. Fake handoff to the tailback. Edwards keeps it, and Fairfield Union all over that one. It'll be a loss of 4 back to the 41.
I tell you, usually they fake that dive play at wedge in there, and then they roll Jay to this side. And, Fairfield, I'm sure, scouted us last week, seen us run that 2 or 3 times, and maybe try something different this week and roll Jay backside, and Fairfield just happened to be there.
Well, the Buckeyes almost picked up their last 3rd and 14 situation when Jolly almost pulled in a nice one-handed grab, and they're in a 3rd and 14 here on their own 41. Out of the shotgun, Jay Edwards looking for a man, being rushed, and he's going to be sacked back at the 32.
Tell you, they're playing number 25 on Jolly, and he's definitely not as quick, and Jolly's getting a step on him almost every time.
Looked like excellent coverage by the Falcons. Looked like everybody was covered for the Buckeyes downfield. And Nelsonville-York will have to punt it away on 4th and 23 back at the 31-yard line. David Jolly will punt. Roger Stewart and Chris Wells back deep for Fairfield Union. Nice snap. Jolly gets it away. Fair catch called for and made by Chris Wells, and Fairfield Union will have it on their own 38-yard line. 5:08 to play before halftime. Buckeyes 7, Falcons 3. Falcons with the football, trailing by 4. Handoff to Miller, and he's upended right at the 40-yard line, gain of 1.
Steve Young had the first contact for the Buckeyes.
Second down and 9 for the Falcons. Ball resting just outside the Fairfield Union 40. Roger Stewart at quarterback on 2nd and 9. Hands it off around the right side to Cottrell, and he's wrapped up after a gain of another yard to the 41.
I tell you, the Buckeyes are really starting to flow well now on that pitch. Nice job in there on the backside corner over there by David Jolly coming up, and Will McLean sliding down, make that tackle.
3rd down and 8 now for the Falcons. They have the ball on their own 41-yard line. 4 minutes, 7 seconds to play in the first half. Couple wide receivers spread out to this side for Fairfield Union. Stewart drops back to pass, looking for a man, throws, and it is caught. Chris Wells makes the catch and takes it to the 45-yard line for a Fairfield Union first down.
I tell you, when that ball floated out here, I actually thought Davis was able to pick that off.
Fairfield Union picks up the first down, and they have it at the Buckeye 45.
That was a big play for Fairfield Union.
.348 to play in the second quarter. Stewart back to pass. He's hit right as he throws and nearly picked off by Eric Davis. Good coverage.
Tell you, Buckeyes Joey Martin got excellent penetration that time and made Stewart throw the ball a little bit quick. And Davis, I thought, almost come up with that interception.
Best pass defense is a nice rush, and the Buckeyes applied it that time.
Hey, something I have noticed so far on Fairfield Union, they're doing an excellent job on Ernie Perkins. Ernie's had an excellent couple games to start this year, and they're doing a good job on him right now.
Second down and 10, fake handoff. Stewart back to pass, now running on the right side, throws, and he overthrew his intended receiver down at the Buckeye 23-yard line, and it'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Nice little play-action pass in there, and as we talked, this type of offense will definitely open up your play-action pass. Buckeyes are doing a good job right now, reading their linemen, getting back in pass coverage.
Ball resting at the Nelsonville-York 45, where Fairfield Union faces 3rd down and 10. 3:37 to play in the first half. Buckeyes up 4. Stewart back to pass, a little quick pass out to the right to Wells. And he's still going, and he's got a Fairfield Union first down at the Buckeye 34. They needed 10, they get 11.
Hey, I thought we had a holding on Charlie Wynn. It just must have been a really good hook block there by Fairfield Union.
1st and 10 for the Falcons, just inside the Buckeye 35-yard line. 3:24 to play in the first half. Fake handoff. Stewart back to pass. Looking to throw. Throws long on the right side. In coverage. Davis. And it falls incomplete just inside the goal line.
Once again, Joey Martin back there. Excellent penetration again for Joey. Tell you, Davis is doing a nice job staying back in his passing lane and almost came up with that interception.
Second down now and 10 for the Falcons. Ball at the Buckeye 34-yard line. Option coming this side. A flag is down, and
Nelsonville-York might have been in the neutral zone before the snap.
They did jump a little bit, but I thought they got back, but maybe not. And it is offsides on Nelsonville-York. Second down and 5 for Fairfield Union at the Buckeye 29. So Nelsonville-York takes the initial drive of the game, takes it right down the field for 7. And that's where we stand right now. Of course, Fairfield Union later gets a field goal, but it's 7-3 Buckeyes, 3:15 to play. In the first half, Alex Miller takes the handoff and takes it to the 26. Gain of about 3.
He'll be close to that first down.
Bring up 3rd and about 2 for the Falcons.
Miller's carried the ball 9 times for 28 yards so far in the first half.
Falcons owe us a turnover. Let's see if we can get it right here. 3rd down and 2 for Fairfield Union at the Buckeye 26. Cottrell in motion. Option. No, it's handed off to Miller. He did hand it off, and he takes it down to the 18-yard line of Nelsonville-York. A first down on a gain of about 8.
Hey, John McCullough and Jolly getting in on the tackles. And
2:35 to play in the first half. Buckeyes 7, Falcons 3. Fairfield Union at the Nelsonville-York 18-yard line. Buckeyes need a big play. They need somebody to step up and make it. Coming to this side is Cottrell. Breaks away from a would-be tackler. Still going, and Cottrell into the end zone.
Hey, a nice run by Cottrell. He was able to elude about 2 or 3 tacklers.
19-yard run by Kalen Cottrell. And Fairfield Union has their first lead. It's 9-7 with the point after touchdown attempt upcoming. 2:13 to play here before half, and Fairfield Union splitting out the line to the left side. And now they'll shift to the middle of the field. Roger Stewart holding. Billy Stockham attempting the point after touchdown. Buckeyes look like they were going to get that, but they don't. And it's 10-7 in favor of Fairfield Union with 2:13 to play in the second quarter. Billy Stockham will kick it away for Fairfield Union. Buckeyes find themselves down by 3. And of course, this is the first time the Buckeyes have trailed on the young season. David Jolly with the football and the kickoff return. And he's taken down at the Nelsonville-York 27. Buckeyes with 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to work with here in the first half.
Tell you, Buckeyes last week were able to score quickly. They had a couple huge runs by Rob Gabriel, and I think that's what we need right here.
Jolly split out to this side, Davis to the far side. Buckeyes out of the I formation. Edwards running the option, pitches it out to Gabriel, cuts it up the field. Gabriel spins away and takes it out to the Buckeye 43-yard line. Gain of about 15.
Hey, Rob's only touched the ball 5 times. He's got 50 yards. Of course, he had that big run, 28-yard run earlier in the first quarter, and this is really the first time we've seen him run the ball since.
Of course, Gabriel last week only carried it 8 times, but he had 155 yards. 3 touchdowns. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Jay Edwards with 1:40 to play. Option, pitch out to Gabriel, and he's hit and dropped in the Buckeye backfield. And that'll be a loss of about 7.
Yeah, actually, I thought it was a good call by the Buckeye coaching staff, trying to run the option out of the spread formation. We've seen a lot of that when Coach Meade was with coaching the Buckeyes, and I tell you, it worked good for him when I'd like to see Ben Roby running that out of that formation, and we've always had luck out of it. Fairfield just had a good defensive call on that time, was able to get Gabriel for a 6-yard loss.
Buckeyes 2nd down and about 17. Edwards dropping back to pass, being rushed, setting up a little screen to Bear Lewis. The Buckeyes set up the wall. Lewis up the field. Bear Lewis. Chris Wells is the only guy that can get him, and he does so. Nice play by the Buckeyes with a minute remaining, and of course the clock stops with the movement of the chains on the first down. Buckeyes have it 1st and 10 at the Falcon 25.
Tell you, that was, you could see that coming from the start. Those linemen just letting them come through, and nice job, nice poise by Jay Edwards.
Buckeyes out of the shotgun, clock running, 50 seconds remaining in the first half. 1st and 10 at the 25 of Fairfield Union. Edwards back to pass, out of the shotgun, plenty of time, throws towards the corner, and it's pulled in for the Buckeye touchdown.
There's a flag down there, go call holding on the Buckeyes.
And you are correct, holding on Nelsonville-York, and the touchdown is negated. Beautiful pass by Jay Edwards, putting it right on the numbers.
It was a nice catch by Eric Davis. Tell you, actually, I didn't see the flag come till the ball was well in the air.
Holding on Nelsonville-York.
I still think we can throw the ball here to David Jolly down the seam. Number 25 is playing way on the inside of him, and I think that fade pass to him is there.
Edwards back to pass, being rushed, and he's hit and dropped. Looked like he might have lost the ball, but the Buckeyes have it back at the 45. Clock running at 27 seconds. And Nelsonville-York calls timeout with 25 seconds to play here in the first half. They'll have a second down situation and long back at the Buckeye the Fairfield Union 44. The Buckeyes will have it second down and long. Second down at about 30 back at the Fairfield Union 44. But the Buckeyes are fighting the clock. 25 seconds left here in the first half. Charlie Wind in motion to this side. Edwards back to pass, and he's hit and dropped back at the 48.
It was a nice hard rush up the field by 46, and Jay tried to step up into it, and he was able to roll off the block by Steve Young and make the tackle.
Looks like the Buckeyes are going to hurry up and try to get off a play. Clock running at 5 seconds. Edwards out of the shotgun. Back to pass, throwing over the middle of the field, has Eric Davis, but it falls incomplete. In coverage was Travis Dennison. And that brings the first half to a close. The Buckeyes took the initial drive of this game, put 7 up on the board, but that's been it offensively for the Buckeyes here in the first half, and Fairfield Union leads at halftime, 10-7.
Our production
Buckeyes making their way back out on to Boston Field.
We got some second half stats right here for Fairfield Union. On the ground for Falcons, they were led by Miller with 10 carries for 36 yards. Cottrell, 6 carries, 36 yards, and he had a touchdown in the second quarter. Through the air tonight, Roger Stewart he is 4 for 9 for 40 yards and 1 interception. For the Buckeyes on the ground, Rob Gabriel, 6 carries, 43 yards. Bear Lewis, 7 carries, 29 yards. Jay Edwards is 2 of 4 for 50 yards. And had a nice touchdown pass to David Jolly in the first quarter. Started off the first drive for the Buckeyes. Then had an unfortunate holding penalty on one of his touchdowns, which was called back. So Buckeyes right now offensively just a little out of sync, I think, right now. And I think we start on defense here in the second half and hopefully get 3 and out and get the offense back on the field and hopefully get the ball down the field and get some points.
Of course, next week the Buckeyes host the Portsmouth Trojans right here at Boston Field on Saturday evening, and Fairfield Union will be hosting Circleville next week. And then the week after that, they've got Amanda Clear Creek on the schedule.
Which was, we talked earlier, was a big upset last year. Fairfield Union, I believe, went into that game either 1-3 or 0-3 and upset Amanda Clear Creek.
Other games this week, of course, Alexander at Athens. Alexander going into Rutherfield 1-1. Athens looking for their first win. Southeastern at Trimble, and of course, as most people know, that game's been moved from tonight to tomorrow night due to the high water. South Point at Wellston, Vinton County at Jackson tomorrow night. That's a big one.
That should be a big game. I think both teams right now are 2-0. I think that's the opening of Jackson's new football stadium, which is the new turf football field in Jackson County.
They have the new turf like Ohio University has. Meigs at River Valley, Williamstown at Belpre, and tomorrow Logan at Pickerington North, and Federal Hockey at Parkersburg Catholic tomorrow evening.
You know, you go back to that Meigs River Valley game, and you know that's a team right there. Even though we beat them soundly last week, I truly think River Valley will have a very good season, and I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Meigs next week. Next week.
About ready for third quarter action. And again, as always, the Nelsonville-York marching Buckeyes doing an excellent job performing at halftime under the direction of Terry Robb.
They have another excellent crowd on hand tonight at Boston Field.
Standing around the fence. Both sides pretty well, the stands are pretty well filled. Will McLean will kick it away. Of course, he's only had one kickoff in this game. That was after the Buckeyes touchdown on the opening drive, and he put it in the end zone on a bounce for a touchback. Buckeye fans cheering on the Buckeyes. A low liner run down by the Falcons.
McCurdy's ball carrier.
Taken down, and Buckeyes nearly knocked that one away. Nice tackle.
By David Rudder, I believe, on the tackle for the Buckeyes. Be interesting to see how the Buckeye defense comes out to start this second half.
10-7, Fairfield Union winning over Nelsonville-York right now as we begin the second half of play. The Falcons have the ball on their own 31. Roger Stewart at quarterback hands it off to Cottrell, and he's going to be hit and dropped after a short gain on the play out to the 22, driven backwards.
Tell you, on leading attack where was Will McLean and John McCullough, and I think John's had a good night so far for the Buckeyes.
2nd down and 9 for the Falcons. They have it on their own 32-yard line. Roger Stewart at quarterback. Alex Miller right behind him. Handoff to Cottrell around the right side. Buckeyes with pursuit, but unable to get him. But he's finally upended right around the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, he's really deceiving. He's been able to turn the corner on us on that touchdown run he had earlier in the 2nd quarter. He was able to turn the corner on Steve Young, which had a great angle at him, and he must definitely be quicker than what it looks like up here in the booth.
3rd down and 9, no gain on the play. The Buckeyes need to hold. As you said earlier, Buckeyes want it 3 and out on Fairfield Union's initial drive of the 2nd half. And they have that opportunity here. Stewart drops back to pass, being rushed. It's a screen, and it falls incomplete. The Buckeyes had that covered everywhere.
I'll tell you, Steve Young saw at it the whole way, and if he had been about another 2 inches taller, he would have had an interception right there.
So David Jolly and Eric Davis will drop back deep to receive the punt. 4th and 9 for Fairfield Union.
That's exactly what the Buckeyes needed right there, 3 and out, get that offense back on the field.
Falcons from their own 31-yard line. Alex Miller will punt. Nice snap. Miller gets it away. Bounces at the Buckeye 38, takes a Fairfield Union roll, and the Buckeyes will have their first possession of the 3rd quarter, and it'll be on their own 27-yard line. Of course, Nelsonville-York coached by Dave Boston Jr. The head coach for Fairfield Union is Tom McCurdy. Buckeyes 1st down and 10 on their own 27-yard line, trailing 10-7. Handoff to Gabriel, I believe, and he'll take it out to the 30 for a gain of 3.
I tell you, that looks like Bear Lewis, another crossbuck action there in the backfield.
You're correct.
A little misdirection, and looks like Bear will pick up about 4 yards on the play.
Buckeyes 2nd down and about 6, resting just outside the Nelsonville-York 30. Option coming to this side, pitch out and nothing doing. Fairfield Union all over it, and it's a loss for the Buckeyes back at the 26.
Tell you, trying to run the option out a little bit of a different formation, and tell you one thing that helps is when Rob's deep in that eye, has a greater distance away from Jay, that defensive end has to choose quarterback or tailback. Right now they were kind of close, and he was able to come up there and just kind of sit in between them and wait for the pitch.
3rd down and 10 for the Buckeyes, back on their own 27, out of the I formation. Jay Edwards drops back to pass, looking for a receiver, throwing long on the right side towards David Jolly. It's picked off by Wells at the Falcon 40. So Fairfield Union will take over on their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10 with 9:02 to play in the 3rd quarter. Buckeyes trail 10-7. Alex Miller in the backfield for the Falcons. Roger Stewart, the quarterback. Cottrell takes it around the right side, has some running room, and he's hit and dropped at the 46-yard line, a gain of about 6.
Nice tackle by Charlie Wynn. I'll tell you what, they're doing an excellent job on our defensive ends right now. And they've been able to get to Steve Young and Jared Taylor on the other side, and have been able to turn that corner.
Second down and 4 for the Falcons on their own 46. Stewart with the handoff to Alex Miller, and the Buckeyes trying to drag the big fella down, and he dives forward for a first down.
Tell you, he did. That's an excellent job. He just kept the feet moving, and he knew he had to get an extra yard, and he just kept it going until he got it.
Alex Miller a load for the Falcons. And it's 1st and 10 at midfield for Fairfield Union. The Buckeyes down 3. 8:12 to play in tonight's third quarter. Miller and Cottrell in the backfield. Hand off to Cottrell. He's hit but gets away. And he'll pick up 2 yards.
He's
and still going. Turning those feet and takes it to the Buckeye 41.
Tell you, he was hit 2 or 3 times just at the line of scrimmage alone, and right now the Buckeyes just aren't wrapping up.
2nd down and 1 for the Falcons. Mike McLean will come in for the Buckeyes on the line. Second down and 1 from the Buckeye 40. And we have flags down. The play is stopped.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say the Buckeyes needed to turn over a penalty here to kind of stop this momentum of Fairfield Union.
Illegal procedure on the Falcons. So that'll make it 2nd and 6. Fairfield Union with it on the Buckeye 44.
Tell you right now, they moved the chains over there, and I don't know if the official knows where the ball was spotted.
No, actually spotted on the 46. He started to march it off, as you said, from where the first down marker was, where they needed to get, instead of where the down marker was. Back to pass, Stewart throws, and Jolly tries to cut in front of Miller, but overthrown, incomplete.
Hey, they're just bringing Miller right out of the backfield, and yeah, that's a hard spot, especially in this type of wing T offense when you run that little play action to cover those running backs coming out of the backfield.
3rd and 6 for Fairfield Union at the Buckeye 46. 7:13 to play in the third quarter. 10-7 Fairfield Union leading. Out of the I formation. The receiver split out on each side. Stewart over center. Hands it off on a draw play, and nice tackle by David Jolly, as Cottrell will be about 3 yards shy of a first down.
Tell you, I saw that seam open up, and I thought for sure he was going to go the distance, and Jolly came out of nowhere and made that tackle.
Jolly and Davis back to receive the punt. It's 4th and 3 for the Falcons at the Buckeye 42, and Fairfield Union will try to pin the Buckeyes deep.
I tell you, I'm surprised that they're not at least trying to draw their the Buckeyes defense offside on a hard snap count, and even taking a 5-yard penalty. It's only going to put them at midfield, and then they can punt again.
Flag comes in, delay of game on Fairfield Union. So that'll make it 4th and 8. Ball spotted back at the Buckeye 47.
That's the 6th penalty on Fairfield Union, and for a total of 30 yards.
Alex Miller back to punt it away. Nice snap. And it's coming to this side. It's going to be a short punt as he kicks it out of bounds. And let's see where they mark it. The official walking up the field. And they're going to mark it at the Buckeye 33. So Fairfield Union will only gain about 12 yards out of that punt. Big break for the Buckeyes.
I'll tell you, I'm really surprised. When you have the ball 4th and 3 at the 42-yard line, you don't at least try to draw them off sides when you got that big fullback at 230 pounds.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 33. Out of the power I formation. Hand off to Gabriel, and the ball's loose. Fairfield Union say they have it. And they do.
Hey, kind of looked like a stunt. No one was able to pick him up, and he was able to pick up Gabriel. Looked like when he was trying to rotate the ball to his other hand and caused the fumble.
I believe that's the 4th Buckeye turnover on the evening. 1st and 10 for Fairfield Union at the Buckeye 30. Nelsonville-York needs to step it up defensively. Stewart keeps it. No, he handed it off to Cottrell, and he's going to take it to the 27. I thought Stewart kept it that time, and it's a shame he didn't. It would have been a big loss. Cottrell picks up about 4 at 2nd and 6.
Yeah, Cottrell, I'll tell you, he's really picked it up in the second half. And he's up to 12 carries already for 60 yards.
Fairfield Union at the Buckeye 26, 5:50 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Cottrell in motion. Stewart pitches it out to Cottrell. He drops it. The Buckeyes are on it.
I'll tell you, the Buckeyes needed a turnover.
Ernie Perkins all over it.
That's the 2nd fumble for Fairfield Union, the first one they've lost tonight. Yeah, that's what the Buckeyes have needed right there. Stewart probably should have kept the ball and tried to at least break up the middle of the field. It was a bad pitch, trying to get it out there to Cottrell and just couldn't get it to him.
As you said, Stewart bobbled that snap and didn't get it to Cottrell when he wanted to, but he still tried to pitch it out to him. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 29-yard line out of the power I formation. Handoff to the tailback. I believe it's Eric Davis still churning, and he'll take it to the 33-yard line on a gain of 4.
Tell you, it was a nice wall in there. You could see that power formation. It was just pushing them back. I thought Davis would come out of there for a second.
Charlie Wynn brings in the play for the Buckeyes, 2nd and 6, 5:12 to play in the 3rd quarter. Buckeyes down 10-7. Nelsonville-York on their own 33-yard line. Now the power I once again. Hand off to Davis. Has some running room. Eric Davis out to the 43. He'll pick up about 9. And a Buckeye 1st down.
That's what we need right now is just get them chains moving. Nice blocking up front. Once again, Davis is coming back out. I don't know if he has something back in his eye. I see him taking his helmet off.
Rob Gabriel back in. Buckeyes going out of the power I. Once again, we saw that a lot in that touchdown drive of theirs to begin the game. Hand off to the first man through, Bear Lewis. Good hard running. He's going to pick up about 7 to the 49.
Tell you, Buckeye defense is definitely, or offense definitely looking good right now, and looks like he was tackled in there by number 55, and that was Matt Reel for Fairfield.
Buckeye 2nd down and 3, maybe 4. Have it on their own 49-yard line. Hand off to Bear Lewis once again. He's close to a Buckeye 1st down, and it looks like they'll spot him a yard shy of it.
Tell you, Reel on the tackle again for Fairfield Union.
3:55 to play in tonight's 3rd quarter. Buckeyes trailing by 3. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for Nelsonville-York. Actually about a yard and a half. Ball resting at the 49. They got to get to about the 47.5-yard line for a 1st down. Hand off to Eric Davis. A flag comes in as Davis gets the 1st down. Again, a flag is down, and let's hope it's not holding.
Well, it's right in that area. The back judge called it, and it looks like it's going to be a hold.
So the official will mark it off. And the Buckeyes will have it 3rd down and about 10.
So that really changes your momentum there. Looking at first down and 10, now you're at 3rd and 9.
Buckeyes back on their own 42. Edwards back to pass. Throwing over the middle, has Davis, he has a first down. It looked like Fairfield Union grabbed the face mask, but I don't see a flag.
If they give him the spot from the catch, he'll get the first down.
At the 49, the other ref at the first down marker, and they're spotting it at the 49. Of course, that gives the Buckeyes a fourth down situation. Buckeyes will go for it at the 49 of Fairfield Union. It's fourth down and actually about a yard and a half out of the power I formation. Jay Edwards over center. Hand off to the tailback. He's got it.
Davis
to the 46.
Hey, Davis, the ball carrier, and he did a nice job just trying to find a little seam in there, and found it was able to pick up about 4 yards.
2:35 to play in the third quarter. Buckeyes down 3, but they have the ball. First and 10 at the Fairfield Union 46.
Hey, Davis is up to 6 carries for 33 yards.
Davis at tailback, Lewis at fullback. Pitch out coming to Eric Davis, cuts it up.
We got another penalty on, and I guarantee it's probably going to be another hold penalty on the Buckeyes.
It'll be a gain of a yard, maybe 2, but again, a flag is down. Holding on the Buckeyes. As I said earlier when we was off the air, times like these, it makes you think of of course, reading the Huddle and other internet sites about maybe getting some home cooking here at Boston Field, and we've seen a Buckeye touchdown called back and 2 or 3 other holding calls on Nelsonville-York and important plays of the game.
Yeah, we've had our last 3 penalties have been holding penalties, and
Edwards back to pass, setting up the screen again. This time Eric Davis, the Buckeyes have blocking. And Eric Davis running, and he'll take it down to the 40. He's going to pick up about 15 yards.